Monday night. Dear Diary, Z, get up for school, my mom yelled at me this evening. The sun had just gone down and the moon was on the way up, which meant that it was time to get ready for school. My name is Zombulon, Z for short, and I'm a zombie. Looking at my name and what kind of creature I am really makes my parents look lazy, but I don't think that they ever imagined they'd have another kid after my older brother, because his name is Arg, or R for short. My parents are really into one-letter nicknames. Once my brother called my parents M and D for a while, but they didn't really like that at all. It really wasn't fair. What also isn't fair is that I've got to wake up right at nightfall for school, when all the other kids get to wake up at the crack of dawn. I bet they feel really lucky about it. It must be great to wake up to the sun in your eyes instead of have to go to bed when it comes up. Being a zombie is really complicated for a lot of reasons. But my main complaint is that I can't go outside during the day, because if I do, I'll burn up. It's like all those stories about vampires who turn to dust in the sunlight, except zombies are real, and I just happen to be one of them. Because zombies can't go out into the sun, most of them tend to be afraid of anything that can go into the sun and live to tell the tale. I swear that once R ran away from a chicken just because he had never seen one before. It was pretty funny. The punch in the arm that he gave after I laughed at him was not funny. Another weird thing about being a zombie, or a monster in general around here, is that we've all got to go to night school. Usually when humans talk about night school, they're complaining about adults who think they are dumber than them for not going to college right away and waiting to take classes after work or something. My mom complains about it every once in a while, and then my dad reminds her that their best human friend went to night school and now he's loaded. Anyway, Monster Night School is different. It's just a bunch of kids like me who go to school together at night. Zombies, skeletons, pigmen, and other monsters are all allowed to go to the school. Personally, I think that the humans and villagers just don't want us to scare their kids. Anyway, Mom's pitching a fit downstairs, so I guess that I better get ready for school. After all, it's my first day of middle school, so she wants everything to be extra special for me. I'm gonna write all about it tomorrow when I actually have some news. I'm sure I will, because today's going to be the first day of school this year, and new stuff always happens on the first day. Tuesday, morning. Dear Diary, it's early in the morning, so I really should be in bed, but I wanted to write all about my first day of school before I went to sleep. Everything went about as well as I would have expected it to go. On the first day of school, all of the kids are especially nervous for some reason. It's probably because it's the first time in months that they've had to get up at moonrise, and if they don't get home by sunrise, they're toast. I don't really talk to most of the kids in my class because we don't really have all that much in common. I'm not exactly the most popular kid around, so a lot of kids don't like to keep talking to me. They think that I'm a nerd, which I don't really understand. I'm pretty cool. At least, my two friends think I am. My two friends aren't zombies. Well, one of them kind of is. It's really weird for zombies to be friends with other species. A lot of creatures think that zombies are scary because we like to eat brains. They automatically think that we all want to eat their brains, which is so far from the truth that I can't be sure that the people who say it even have brains. Yes, zombies have brains, but we eat animal brains. People eat animal meat, so what's the difference? One of my friends, a zombie pigman named Trevor, is very conflicted about the whole thing because he needs to eat brains, but he really doesn't like eating animals. My other best friend doesn't have to worry about what she eats because she doesn't need to eat anything because she's a skeleton. Her name is Bonnie. Trevor and I noticed that it was pretty close to Bones, but she consistently told us that that wasn't why she was named Bonnie. Nevertheless, skeleton puns directed at her have continued since the day we all became friends. R and I act really differently in school. I like to keep to myself, especially on the first day of school. R doesn't act anything like that. He likes to be Mr. Cool. He's the guy that talks to everyone in class as soon as he sees them, annoys the teachers on the first day of school, and helps to prank the freshmen. He can really act like a jerk sometimes, so I don't know why all of the kids think that he's so cool. Sometimes, I wish I could be popular like he is, but I wouldn't want to act like him to be that way. It just wouldn't be worth it. All in all, the school day went as anyone would have expected it to. All of the teachers told us about the kind of stuff we would be learning that year. All the kids squirreled around until it was time to go home, and I landed myself with some homework while R got detention. It was a pretty usual first day of school, and now I need to take part in my traditional first day of school power nap.